Hey y'all, it's D here. So, do you want to know how I started my budgeting journey? Well, stay tuned. We will be going over how I started next. Hey y'all, it's D. So, this is video number 2 for the new movement started by Budgeting April called Our Different Budgeting Journeys. I am in group 2 and we will be posting our videos on Wednesday. Group 1 will be posting their videos on Tuesdays. And if you have any more questions or are curious about this movement, I will have Budgeting April's channel linked down below. So first I went over my why, and now I will be going over how I actually started. So in this video, I probably won't be writing as much as I did in the first video. I will probably just put it in the text within the video. So I started my budgeting journey, as I stated before, over 10 years ago. So when I was planning out how I was going to start my whole budgeting journey, I went back to the roots of my accounting knowledge that I gained from 2 degrees that I do hold in accounting. So I went back to the basic thing in accounting that you learn off the top, and that is income versus expenses. So I knew I was making enough money to cover my expenses and some wants, but I needed to know where exactly I was spending my money, and I needed to know how I could save more money. Then the next step, I looked back at all of my income and expenses that I had for the 3 months prior to me starting this journey. So that allowed me to see where my money was going and how much money was coming in and what I was actually doing with that money that was coming in. My next step was I set up the categories and the limits for each category of my expenses and started tracking it. So that's where my why came into place when I was seeing where I was spending my money. Now I started focus on is how I'm going to organize those particular categories within my budget and to limit those categories with a specific dollar amount to spend for that particular month, paycheck, or however. At that time, I was budgeting paycheck to paycheck. So, and then I got a job somewhere along my budgeting journey, and I was getting paid once a month. And since then, I have been budgeting just my main income monthly. So in my first video, I stated that I had started saving money in small ways. So my small way of saving money back then, which is nothing to be ashamed of. If you can only save $1 a month, save that dollar. It all adds up. I started saving the small amounts, which are now known as the ZOC, or the Zero Out Challenge. So every time I got paid, if I was paid $505.25, that $5.25 would be transferred into a savings account. I had an automatic savings of probably like $5. And then every Friday, whatever my bank account balance was, say it was $1,001.25, that $1.25 would go to my savings. So that's how I started saving. you can start small if that's what you need to do. Start small. If you can afford to set aside $20, set aside that $20. If you can only save change, you know, I got a change jars right here. Save your change. Don't be ashamed to start wherever you have to start. Just start. I am excited and extra motivated from the stories I've heard so far from the ladies in this movement on why they started. Everybody's why was different in some type of way. It might have been similar, you know, not wanting to live paycheck to paycheck. Melissa, she stated she just wanted peace, and I can totally relate to that. And it's just so many stories, y'all, and I'm enjoying this movement, and I hope that everybody within the budget community and everybody who's not necessarily filming or making content for the budget community is enjoying our story, and, you know, hopefully help somebody who might be like, okay, I need to start budgeting, but I don't know where to start. So thank you so much, April, for giving us this time and motivation to share our journey so we can go out there and help people crush their goals, because y'all, it's possible. I've always worked with a modest income, and that is mainly by choice, because I'd rather be happy with a modest income than be rich and totally miserable. Money is just an object, and my happiness in life is way more important than making, say, 6 figures. So next on this movement, I will be sharing my old and new way that I budget. And it will be different, most likely, from the way most people budget, but I will be sharing my method. Make sure you go follow the Busy Mom Budget. She will also be sharing her journey, and she is a part of this movement. There are about 20 to 25, I think they're all ladies in this movement, and please go check them out. This is going to be a life-changing event. I just feel it. After this first round of whys, y'all, I almost came to tears on some of these stories, and I could relate so much to a lot of people's stories. And I appreciate all of the ladies sharing their stories and being open and transparent about why they started and giving a little introduction of themselves. So if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a hashtag avocado, because one of the ladies within this movement, Tracey from Golden Girl Budgets, just sent me that happy mail with that avocado sticker, and I'm going to keep it right there or stick it on something. Don't know yet. So hashtag avocado and hashtag ODBJ. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.